So Apple had their iPad keynote today, and as expected, everybody wants to talk about the new colors, the slightly new design, the new accessories, and how much it all is going to cost. I woke up early today so I could watch the only part I was interested in, the new Apple M4 chip. Gigabyte this, dynamic that, ray tracing, mesh shading, CPU and GPU, blah blah blah. Everything is more efficient, improved on, or added to when compared to the M2 iPad. But there's only one reason I was interested in today's keynote. Only one thing I wanted to hear about.
The neural engine, which the industry calls an NPU. The neural engine is an IP block in the chip dedicated to the acceleration of AI workloads. And now with M4, we have our most powerful neural engine ever.
The acceleration of AI workload. Now, it's no secret, we know Apple has been working on AI for quite some time, especially since a lot of attention and news has been focused on all things AI, from software and things from OpenAI to the hardware, like the Rabbit or the Humane AI. We've talked about that stuff already. But the point is, there is an extreme emphasis, focus on all things AI. And we all know Apple is not just gonna let that one slip on by, especially since they've been teasing that it's been a part of their whole ecosystem for years now. So they start off slow today, showing what it can do on an iPad app right now.
The neural engine makes M4 an outrageously powerful chip for AI. It can do amazing things even faster, like easily isolate a subject from its background in 4K video with just a tap in Final Cut Pro. In fact, with this level of performance, the neural engine in M4 is more powerful than any neural processing unit in any AI PC today.
What is Apple cooking up? History shows that Apple has normally gone to lay out the hardware first for us to get that exposure, and then very quickly afterwards the software is to follow. And what's less than a month away? WWDC, good old dub. And now that they're not using their ambiguous internal terms that's supposed to be only for Apple, like ProMotion instead of 120 hertz, they actually go on to say the word AI. They're focusing in on this. There is no doubt in my mind this is going to be the focus for WWDC this year. And now that we get the first M4 chip that is supposed to be its dedicated AI magic blah blah blah, what is the real power that is being cooked up right now, system-wide? Because it's not the iPad. Listen, really quickly, I'm not going to upgrade my iPad. I have a 2018 13-inch iPad Pro right here, and I love this thing for what it does. But there is no secret that there is limitations to this device, which is why I also have a MacBook Pro. But what I have been seeing Apple do, while the hardware seems to sometimes plateau when it has nothing to do with the cameras, is that the software and the integration of its whole ecosystem, that's the magic, that's the soul, that's the power. And these M chips in these MacBooks or iPads are extremely efficient, the same way these A chips in the iPhone have been forever. They don't say this is supposed to be the most powerful AI chip ever and then just show you a demo of what it can do in a Final Cut application. No, there is something bigger underlining all of this. We have no confirmations yet, but I'm beginning to feel that there is more generative AI capabilities locked into this chip that will be announced next month, and then all the products to follow going forward, that no matter what the EU or any government regulations is going to do to make them open up their platform, you are going to be incentivized to stay within this ecosystem because of this AI neural processing power. But the power of all this technology is never really inside the hardware by itself in a vacuum. It is always, and has always been, and will always be, the software that runs off of it. This might be too soon to say, but I'm beginning to think that Siri's gonna have a bigger role in all of this come next month. And even if it doesn't surpass what Google has been doing or all these other companies are like, I think Apple is definitely going to be now caught up and at least on par with everyone. But knowing Apple, they always have some type of Apple thing up their sleeve, in their back pocket, ready to showcase about why their extremely high walled garden and this big old vibrant ecosystem, why their stuff is unique and it stands out and people try to compete with them. We are going to forget in a very short time all about the Humane AI Pen, Rabbit R1 this, the only hardware that is going to matter come next month for anything and all things AI is going to be Apple.